Creative Thinking. Authored and written by Goodson Mumba. Narrated by Harry. Mind management is the art and science of maintaining harmony in your mental system or faculties, for the purpose of handling information resource, for effective and efficient productivity. You should come to a place where you master how to handle any piece of information that comes into your mind. Not every information is beneficial to your spiritual and physical well-being. You have the power to choose what to think on. Begin to utilize your creative faculties, that is, reason, memory, perception, imagination, intuition and will, for the creation of your dream life. Your mind operates on manual or conscious and automatic or subconscious transmissions. Which direction is it going, whether in manual or automatic modes? The answer determines your performance and results. The Bible mentions of senses and mental faculties being trained through practice, which signifies conscious and intentional use. If not used consciously and intentionally, mental faculties are being used automatically or subconsciously, and you end up with results that are in sync with the default beliefs. If your default beliefs are self-sabotaging and disempowering, then your results will be unpleasant. More often, it is in times of challenges that our creative thinking is compelled to occur, following our quest for solutions. All inventions happen in order to deal with specific challenges. It is in such moments creative ideas are likely to be born. The Bible says, God gives bread to the eater and seed to the sower, meaning that God gives a miracle of the daily bread, but He gives seed or an idea in order to experience abundance. Challenges are not a call to a survival mode, but to expansion and growth. Our traditional response to challenges is to run into a survival mode where we get obsessed with how we are going to survive the situation. In times of recession, most corporate organizations switch their operations into a survival mode by employing structural adjustment programs that end up in redundancies and retrenchments. Corporate entities should deem recessions as a call to growth and expansion by way of stretching their creative thinking and capabilities. The human resource you are getting rid of are the ones holding the remedy to salvage your organization out of recession, with wings of growth and expansion through creative ideas. If not for challenges, how will you know what you are capable of? Challenges come to reveal the treasure in you. Challenges come to reveal and introduce a champion in you to you. Your intuition is a gift for creation, as a guarantee for divine guidance. Many times, we become aware and acquire knowledge through sensory perception by way of hearing, smelling, touching, tasting and seeing. This sensory form of awareness and knowledge acquisition is so limited that it can only take one up to a certain point. But the highest form of human knowledge is through intuition, because it enables one to download divine ideas and information. This creative tool is responsible for innovations and creativity that has resulted into inventions. When an idea is downloaded or acquired through intuition, it is then passed on to imagination. In order to position yourself for intuitive ideas, you have to ensure that you are connected to the vine, and as a branch, you will have a sure connectivity to the flow of creative ideas. This vine-branch relationship must become a belief embedded in your subconscious mind. Jesus said, "I am the vine and you are the branches. If you abide in me and I in you, you will bear much fruits." Your imagination is a tool for creation that enables you to have a preview, an emotion of joy and a feel of your goal with gratitude. You are supposed to use your imagination to further take the idea and work with it until you have a picture of a complete product in your mind, be it your dream life or any manner of invention and creativity. This tool of creation is able to take you into the future and be able to craft, sculpt and script your dream and goals into a multi-dimensional view so that you can come up with a mental movie of your life. Imagination enables you to have a preview and glimpse of your life, so that corresponding emotions and feelings are triggered in order to have your vision or goals get established as a belief. From imagination, an idea is passed on to memory. Your memory is a creative tool that helps you change your present experience by recollecting past positive and negative experiences, so that you can build on beliefs of positive and rewrite beliefs of negative experiences. Memory searches for every piece of information acquired through formal education and any other means. It also searches for beliefs that are stored in the subconscious mind. The search is in a bid to find related programs and information to the idea. If it finds negative beliefs, then these beliefs will work against your idea goal despite your education. This is why you may find an educated person with superior knowledge but inferior results. It is only when you are able to identify your negative beliefs can you change them into positive ones. Your past is there to help you build rather than a hindrance to your future. Memory of your past negative experiences and performance should not cause you to wallow in shame and self-pity, but a motivation to change your paradigm or controlling mental program. History also holds positive experiences and performance that can inspire and motivate you to replicate or improve on them. Your reasoning power is the creation tool for rightly placing pieces together of the puzzle of life. After information and beliefs are retrieved from storage, reasoning comes in to put pieces together. It also identifies supporting resources from the environment. It directs on the combination and relationships of these pieces of information generated from the inside and other resources from the outside. Life is like a jigsaw puzzle with pieces that ought to be rightly put together to make a whole picture. The outside resources would be in form of human beings, locations, concepts, ideas, information, equipment, and society at large. How should your lifestyle look like in terms of daily activities, your relationships, your environment, your health, and your enjoyment of abundance? How should you place yourself into society at large in terms of what you will input into society so that you can be compensated? The creative tool of reasoning helps you put all these pieces of life together to have a whole picture of your life. Your perception is a creative tool that frees you from the dictates of your environment, by empowering you to assign a subjective interpretation and meaning to it. Perception should be called upon to interpret the environment according to and in sync with your idea and goals. Perception helps in changing disempowering beliefs by assigning subjective interpretation of your environment. The environment will always pull you to conform yourself to its dictates so that you do not rise above its level. Conformity is, in many cases, the enemy of creative thinking. But, through your perception, you are able to cognitively reappraise any given situation and interpret it in such a way that it does not jeopardize your well-being. Your will is the gift for creation that carries the power to effect the change you are seeking for. Your will must be triggered to change your status quo. This creative tool gives you the power to choose what you want amidst many options. This creative tool gives you an opportunity to change your current situation you are not happy with, by choosing another option that your mind can possibly conceive. It is worth to mention that convictions or beliefs cannot be overpowered by your will. Therefore, for your will to be effective, it must be in alignment with your beliefs deeply rooted in your subconscious mind. Your beliefs must always be in sync with your goals or desire. Here is your daily affirmation. I am now writing in my subconscious mind as a belief that I am part of the vine as a branch and acknowledge Jesus as the vine and I am his branch. I am one spirit with him and I partake of his divine nature. His divine wisdom is flowing into me as creative ideas. I am so happy and grateful now that all my mental faculties are working in harmony to actualize my creative thinking.